Okay, so here's another one. I've heard this a lot from artists. How do you know when something is beautiful that you're creating? You know, I guess that's not the question. But how do you know that something is good enough? That would be more the question. How do you know something is good? How do you know? Because sometimes I start painting, I'm really enthusiastic, and I'm working on a painting or a sculpture, whatever you do, and at some point in it, I start hating it. You know, what I believe that has happened there is that you started thinking. Again, thinking has absolutely no place in art. You have to get into the zone. You have to learn how to get in the zone, and you get in the zone by constant practice. There's no other way. You get into the zone by constant practice. Practice will take you to the zone, because practice will dismantle all the thought away until you are purely engaged in whatever you're doing. So how do you know? Well, you have to learn how to leave judgment outside. Beauty is very timid. This is one thing that I've learned. It is very timid. It only shows itself when judgment leaves the table. If judgment is still there, you will not see beauty. You will always have something to judge and to criticize and to say, you know, I should have made that line higher, you know, or that gray, that gray is not, you know, blah blah blah, or you know, whatever, and and we all have this narrator in our head, you know, that keeps talking. And I'm not talking about some disease or anything. Everybody has it. I don't want to offend anyone. I'm sorry, but we're always criticizing and judging and measuring and ourselves and others, but especially ourselves. We're so accustomed to doing it. It's just part of the human condition, I guess. But if you notice that when you do something, when you are a professional at anything, you like to cook, whatever, it doesn't have to be something artistic or crafty. When you're doing best, when you don't realize what you're doing anymore. You're doing your best, and not only you're doing your best, but you're able to see the beauty in it, you know, because it's only in contrast, you know, it's only in contrast that you see. It's like that Arabic saying, if you want to hear a bird, or you know, take a bird to the desert, you know, because only in the vast silence is when you hear you're able to sense, you know, the contrast. It's that's where you see the beauty. So when you're working on your artwork or whatever you're doing, learn how to quiet the mind. And one way of doing that, as I mentioned before, is either by doing whatever practice you do, whether it's prayer, I don't know, whatever you do, and go walk, do something else, sit and eat pie, or something that has nothing to do with engaging up here, and breathing. Breathing is a good one, but or fully engage in it, fully engage like a champion boxer, just trying to knock out the other one. You know, if you fully engage, then you hit that zone that Michael Jordan frequently is talked about. I remember hearing about this. You know, he gets in the zone, and I think that all professionals learn to get in the zone, and it's only by constant practice. But if you want to see the beauty in what you're doing, judgment needs to leave. There can't be any judgment. You have to completely drop it, and that's it. My name is Jose Trujillo, and I'm a fine art artist. Thank you for watching.